Well, hello, shedeees, as Rob would say. This is a film for Wood. Rob Wood, Weekend Shedhead, and his band of shedeees, shall we say. He's just recently done he's just recently bought a saw. I've had this for ages. I don't even remember when I got it. But this is what I've done, or how I've mounted my one, and there's still room for improvement. I made a box, because generally this I can drag out. The garage is a bit full at the minute. I can't even get it out, forget about putting it back in or whatever. But anyway, it usually stands upright, but I've been using it here recently. But I've made a box out of this Dexian, look, and put wheels on it. So I can pull this outside on wheels. So if I want to use it as a saw that you can do singing, dancing type of saw thing, right? Again, cheap and nasty. I can't even remember. Was it a Christmas present? Was it something I got offered? I haven't got a clue where I got that from. Haven't got a clue. Anyway, the way I've mounted it, and there's room for one more piece of equipment, whatever it might be, on here, but I've put it on here on a box. And can you see here? Can you see what this is? This is a band saw. So usually I store it upright. I store it upright, sitting on this bottom edge here, and it sits as a bandsaw. So if I want a bandsaw, I plug in and use the bandsaw. It's mounted and sits there. And if I want a chop saw, cutting wood and whatever, I'm not really that accurate when I cut wood, but if you're making shelves and that, it's really good for marking and all that sort of things. I think this is here because we were working on this set of shelves here, weren't we? And we needed to sort of be fairly accurate when I was cutting, so we were building those shelves, so that's why it's here. Generally, I always keep it upwards in the corner. You'd be surprised. It's just I've certainly one kit, but of course you use this edge, the bottom edge that you roll it along. So in theory, you could put another piece of equipment here, should you want to, but that might foul the floor. So I'm guessing you'd fold it away, or you'd put another piece of equipment on there. It's like a box, isn't it? But you pull it out as one, so it's stable when it sits upright. This is stable, and you can use the bandsaw. And when you bring it out and you lay it on the floor like this, it's this saw. So that's what I've done and how I've mounted with that. Trying to manage your space, you're not having to pick it up and clamp it onto a surface. This is the same, the biggest job to do, and you've got quite a good leverage. I'll lift this up, and as you can see, look, it goes upright. It sits on this bottom edge. And then when I want it, I just fold it down. So that's what I've done, or that's how I've mounted my saw. And Rob, they're a great thing. Obviously, they're a dangerous thing. They're a finger chopping off thing, and I saw yours had a more modern safety thing on it. They are a dangerous bit of kit because that thing goes around at a hell of a speed, you know, so it can either cut a piece of your limb off, or it can flick something into your eye or into your body or whatever. So yeah, but that's how, just a quick video to show you how I've mounted my one. Might give you an idea. I might give you an idea to have your own idea and do something, you know. And all I've used is Dexian, this, and created a box and then put wheels on it, so I can drag it out. Because generally speaking, if it's in the workshop, you're only using it vertically, aren't you? So it sits there for as long as you want it, because this is the sort of equipment that you don't use. It's really handy when you use it, but you'll go months and months and months and you'll never use this equipment. So it stores away upright, and you can access this whenever you want. And then generally, if I want to use this, I drag it outside. I'm guessing the only reason it's here, it must have been raining that day, and I've worked indoors, and, you know. But anyway, just a thought. Just give you all a thought on when you watch Rob's film. Anyway, are you ready for Thursday? Which is today, 7 o'clock. Shedeees, yeah. Are we watching Shedeees? Yeah, Shedeees back on. Rob and Mark. Rob from Weekend Shedhead, and Mark from Small Workshop Adventures. Yeah, Shedeees. Good. Just a general chat about. Yeah, Shedeees. 7 o'clock Thursdays.